From finally stepping out of his running shoes to entering the CW Retired Hall of Fame with Stephen Amell, Grant Gustin has hung up his suit for the last time. And his reason made me all emotional. We all knew this day would come, but man, I wasn't ready for this. Gustin has been bringing life to our favorite speedster, The Flash, for the last 7 seasons. Recently, he took to Instagram to share an emotional moment he had while filming the series finale. The video shows him walking around the set, taking in all the memories, and saying goodbye to his beloved character, Barry Allen. Now, I don't know about you, but seeing an actor get emotional about their roles always hits me right in the feels. It's a testament to how much these characters mean to them and how much they've poured their heart and soul into bringing them to life. In the video, Grant talks about how much he's grown as a person and how much Barry has impacted his life. He mentions how much he's going to miss the cast and crew and how grateful he is for the opportunity to play such an iconic character. It's not just Grant who's feeling the emotional weight of the series finale. Fans all over the world are gearing up to say goodbye to the show that's brought them so much joy over the years. The Flash has been a staple in the superhero genre, and it's sad to see it come to an end. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and the fandom can't wait to see how the series wraps up. I'm sure it's going to be one epic finale that will leave us all in awe. So let's all take a moment to appreciate Grant Gustin, the man who's made The Flash one of the most beloved characters in the DC universe. I can't wait to see what he does next, and will always be grateful for the moments he's given us as Barry Allen. Hanging up the suit must have been difficult, especially since he's been in so many seasons and so many crossover shows as well.
Kill them all! Yes,
He posted an Instagram video where he was showing himself putting up the red and yellow. He said usually it goes in his laundry, but it doesn't need to be washed anymore.
I don't usually hang that. That usually goes in my laundry. Doesn't need to be washed now. Thanks, bud.
Made me shed a tear. He posted another photo on his Insta. It showed him in his final Flash costume with his arms around his wife, Andrea Tomà, and his daughter, Juniper. It's been that long. He has a whole family now, and we never even realized that much time had gone by. But that's the main reason he's finally ready to hang up his cowl. He said he wants to move into a new chapter of his life, one that has a lot more family involved. But he was reflecting in the post about how much he accomplished on the show and what he'll miss the most. He has his real family now, but he had to say goodbye to his Flash family once and for all.
There was a car fire on Route 220, and I thought I'd bring home some breakfast. But this looks a lot better. Is that blueberry compote?
He got his wife and daughter to come onto the set and see him act in his last scene for The Flash. And it must have been one special day for them. So the emotions we're going to see in the finale are going to be that much amplified. He said he could have never even imagined that on his last day as the character we all love, he would have a family waiting for him to step out of his running shoes. Speaking of running shoes, we've seen him go through a lot of costumes, so which suit was the best? Let's start with the actual original suit from Season 1. It was definitely iconic, to say the least. It had all the classic Flash elements, like the lightning bolt symbol, the red color scheme, and the lightning details on the suit. But, if I'm being honest, it didn't look like the most comfortable suit in the world. It was made of a thick rubber-like material that was hot and constricting, and it didn't let Grant move around all that freely, so while it looked kinda okay-ish on screen, it wasn't the most practical suit for a superhero to wear. Moving on to the Season 5 suit. This is where it started getting good. It was a definite improvement over the original suit. It was lighter, more flexible, and had a more streamlined design. It also had some cool new features, like the chin strap and the gold accents. But even with all those improvements, it still wasn't comfortable for the poor actor. The speedster said that the chin strap was too tight and the suit was still quite hot to wear during long filming sessions. But the suit from the final 2 seasons? Absolute perfection. It's probably the most comic-accurate Flash suit we've ever seen. It was the most comfortable, practical, and visually stunning suit that Grant has worn so far. It's made of a lighter, more breathable material that allows for a wider range of movement. It also has a sleeker, more modern design with a cool new lightning bolt pattern on the chest. And to top it all off, it even has a built-in water cooling system to help keep Grant cool during long filming sessions. Now that's what I call superhero technology. Still, no matter how good they made the suit, Barry had to part with it at last. But his farewell to the CW universe was nothing compared to Stephen Amell's. He played Oliver Queen / Green Arrow on the show Arrow for 8 glorious seasons before hanging up his suit for the last time. So how did Grant Gustin's retirement from The Flash compare to his? Well, for starters, both actors have been an integral part of their respective shows for years. They've played their characters through countless adventures and challenges and literally have their own cult followings. So it's no surprise that both retirements were extremely emotional experiences for the actors and fans alike. In an interview, Grant Gustin mentioned that he knew for a while that he would be leaving the show. He spoke with the showrunner, and they decided Grant was finally done, so he had some time to prepare for the emotional impact. He said that he felt a mix of sadness and gratitude, but also excitement for what the future holds. And honestly, that's a very mature and healthy way to approach the end of a big chapter in your life. Stephen Amell, on the other hand, has been pretty open about how difficult it was for him to say goodbye to the character that he's played for so long. In fact, he admitted that he broke down crying during his final scene, and that it was one of the toughest moments of his career. He even posted a heartfelt message on social media thanking fans for their support and saying that the show will always hold a special place in his heart. So while Grant Gustin's retirement from The Flash might not have had the same sort of emotional impact as Stephen Amell's departure from Arrow, it's still a significant moment for fans of the show. It's always tough to say goodbye to characters we've come to love and admire, but it's also a chance for new stories and new heroes to emerge. Hint, hint, Batwoman! And who knows, maybe we'll see Grant Gustin donning the red suit again someday in the future. Fingers crossed. Well, that's all for Grant Gustin sharing an emotional moment filming the Flash series finale.